Giving some love to Livermore today. We're having longevity. Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. What up, y'all? We're back for another one, and it's the end of the week. Thank God. It's been a nice, good but long week, and I'm happy to be able to have a glass of wine with you guys and, share with you this bottle and break it down for you. Yesterday was the last day of Black History Month, but I still want to do a black wine, so I'm going to do it right here. Before we get into the wine, really quickly, if you don't know, I just released a show, the first episode of my show, Drinking with Dads. And, of course, I'm showcasing my father in this one, so it's very special to me. Go ahead and check it out. It's on my YouTube. Link is in the bio. There's also, I have some new merch, too. I got Drinking with Dad's hat. I also got a Papa chic hat, which is really cool, and I'm gonna have some t-shirts coming out next week. So go check that out. Also, link is in the bio, so go check that out. I am now currently the wine director over at Calabash in Oakland, California. It is a Jamaican fusion restaurant. Really, really dope food, world-class food. I'm adding the world-class wine to that. So come and hang out with me. I'm there most Thursdays. And I'm handling most of the stuff from home, but the list will be going at whether I'm there or not. On Thursdays, though, we'll definitely you can come sit at the bar with me, and I can break down some wines with you, and we can have a good time. So definitely come and check me out over there on Thursdays. I really want to make this place a destination spot for wine. I want people flying into California, flying into Northern California, and be like, I gotta go check out Calabash. So that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. Right now, it's gonna be dominant on black winemakers, but I'm gonna have all types of people of color on the list. I'm also gonna have regular standard like European, international wines too. But right now, my main focus is to make sure I'm showing love and getting them as the platform of this wine list, black winemakers. So that's the whole plan of this, just so you can see what's going on in my head. So anyway, with that being said, let's get into the wine, because we're here about the wine. Today, again, we're in Livermore. We're talking about Longevity Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. I'm sure I have reviewed this vintage, but it had to be either a year ago or a couple years ago, so we're going to see what it's doing right now. Here's the label, so you can see this is Phil Long is the guy who is running this place. Longevity being the name based off his last name, Long. And yes, I've had a lot of his wines. I've liked a lot of his wines. I'm sure I like this one in previous years that I've tried this vintage. I'm hoping that this really still standing up, so we'll see. On the nose. So, on this I'm getting blackberries. I'm getting like a little bit of like a wet tree bark thing going on too. Like if you've ever walked in the forest after it's rained a little bit, I'm getting that aroma from like the wet trees, wet bark. Sorry, got something in my eye. All right, on the nose, I'm getting black cherry. I'm also getting a little spice here. Can't pinpoint what kind of spice it is, but there's some kind of spice here. I'm getting leather, old leather, like a leather mitt, baseball mitt. A bit of wet soil. And that spice I was talking about is more on the cinnamon side. I'm getting chocolate notes here too. And coffee grounds. Just go ahead and taste and see if everything's translating to the palate. This is very good. Great mouthfeel here. Very velvety on the palate. It does enter with fruit and it finishes quite dry. I'm gonna get into the structure in 1 second. Tannins are approachable. They're still there though. You know they're there. You can taste it. Finish is long. It gets a little thin in the third quarter, but it's still, but it starts coming on with more flavor on the finish, which I dig. Acid is medium minus, so it's like it's a little bit below medium on the acid here. On the palate, it begins with the more of the cherry side. As it transitions down your palate, you get a little bit more of that berry and also like this kind of plum thing in the mid palate to the finish. You also get a little bit of spice on the finish, that cinnamon I was talking about. You're also getting those coffee grounds too on the finish too. This is a really good wine. I like it because it feels like it's way, in previous vintages, things would just pop out and go away. This is way more seamless in this vintage. In this year of that same vintage. Meaning that everything is starting to, like, I guess, mellow out and everything's starting to fall in position the way this wine is supposed to be tasted. I'm digging it quite a bit, guys. If I was to score this wine still of the week, will be right back. Books, and more books. I'm a publisher and writer, and if you love books as much as I do, go check out my website, grapesandsand.com. I love to share books, and I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers. Now back to the show. I gotta go about 90 points on this. And yeah, this is worth a buy. The steal here is I got this from Total Wines, and it's $12 at Total Wine. So that's a hell of a steal, in my opinion. So go grab a bottle, grab a couple bottles, grab a case, if this is available in your area. I highly recommend it. And if you get a chance, go check out Longevity in Livermore. I've heard only good things about the place and the wines. He has a huge portfolio of different grape varietals that he has there. A lot of different wines there. Go check them out. And if you do check some out, please leave it in the comments. Let me know what you tried out. Maybe if I haven't tried it before, maybe I'll go try it myself and then maybe review it on the camera. So anyway, hope everybody's had a wonderful week. I've had an eventful week, but definitely a wonderful week. Question of the day, if we're talking Livermore, which is this bottle is all about, and you know about Livermore, do you have a favorite label that I should be looking into and maybe reviewing? So anyway, other than that, guys, until next time, cheers.